Good evening, Ohio. I'm forecaster Brian Ivey for a new severe weather update. What we got going on is a tornado watch that's in effect till 5 a.m. A few tornadoes are possible. The main threat's going to be damaging winds, though, regardless if there's any rotation within the storms, and localized flooding from some heavy rain. So western Ohio, from the southern portions of our Northwest Ohio coverage office, like Putnam counties, through greater Columbus and greater Cincinnati as well, under a tornado watch through the overnight hours, as we do expect some feisty storms to be moving in. Here you go, what's happening right now. We definitely have some severe weather back towards northern Illinois that's now shifting into Indiana. It was a tornado threat earlier, now it's becoming more of a damaging wind threat. And then here's some heavy rain starting to flow in towards northwest, north central, and eventually into northeastern Ohio. Just some rumbles of thunder with that. Nothing severe at this point, but definitely some impressive heavy rain that's going to produce some localized flooding overnight. We're looking at anywhere from a half an inch to inches of rain. There you can see heavy rain tip into Willard, to Norwalk, down into Ashland and Newark, there northeast of Columbus. So I mentioned a lot of rain for sure. What's going to continue to move through overnight? Well, there you go, a big blast of all these oranges and yellows and even some reds. That's where we could expect some severe weather there through greater Columbus. And then look at Dayton down into Cincinnati, that notch, that bow echo there, and eventually just some rain for most of northeastern Ohio. Slight chance of some embedded, isolated strong storms, and then some more showers, moderate to heavy rain moving through during the morning hours tomorrow for your commute, but then it's pretty much going to all end. So let's break it all down for you. Again, we're looking at the best chance for severe weather down towards Columbus and Lima, down towards Dayton, maybe Cincinnati. That's where that mesoscale convective system, that squall line, is going to move through, but very heavy rain with that. We're expecting a couple inches of rain across much of central Ohio in that corridor, with just very impressive numbers as you go down towards Athens and into West Virginia. Generally from Cincinnati and Cleveland, Toledo, about a half an inch to an inch generally of rain. Less rain as you get in towards extreme northeast Ohio. So let's look at the main severe threat. This is for central Ohio here on the NEO risk. What do we have going on? Well, tornadoes, low medium threat. The best threat, I think, is going to be for some flooding, with a high threat for heavy rain. Gusty winds with those storms, definitely a medium threat there. And these are possible to produce hail, but overall, I don't expect much in the way of large hail. So heavy rain for a lot of you across the state of Ohio overnight. An isolated tornado possible in western Ohio. We'll keep an eye on that. But I really think with any kind of severe storms, the main threat is going to be those damaging straight line winds. We'll be here to cover things for you here in Ohio. Have yourself a good evening.